I'm at the Bluegrass Fair, just hanging with Lady Houdini. This is definitely the first time I've ever done an upside-down interview. I'm glad I'm not the one hanging upside down. How do you do this? Nicholasville firefighters say 2 people were inside when this fire started. Fortunately, both were able to escape with their lives. Now, as you can see, this is still an active scene. We've learned that Jamie Allen did not go into custody easily when deputies finally found her near London with her son. Can I keep this one? Can I keep this one? No. Ah, he won't let me keep this one. Darn it. Oh well. Live here at Keeneland, Mike Beier, WKYT.
He tried, right?
Yeah, nice try, exactly.
Now the Snittigers received a lot of damage in the storm, but here's the crazy part. A blade of grass is stuck in the fence. Now Bath County Emergency Management says it would take winds around 85 miles per hour for something like this to happen. The hurt softened a little bit last night for the family of Richmond police officer Daniel Ellis. Officer Ellis was shot and killed during a robbery investigation in November. Battalion Chief Samuelson says this house fire could have been a whole lot worse because the home did not have working smoke detectors. It's wonderful news coming out of Hawkins County, Tennessee this morning. 9-year-old Carly Trent has been found safe. Before walking through the metal detector, we'll be asked to remove cell phones and any remaining items that could trigger the alarm. Once you walk through, if you hear nothing, you're good to go. Dozens of kids came out sledding like Katie, who was nice enough to let me join. You ready? Let's do this! No hands. After escaping injury, I let the real pros take over. And the first wave of riders right here for the Horsey 100 are taking off. They're the first set of riders for the weekend. I'm going to step by and show them as they go by. Now we're told the pond reaches a depth of 7 feet and is made up of concrete. It also has signs around it like this one that warn people about the possible danger. The roads are treacherous, but yes, plows are working their way around town. They are trying their best. They're working around the clock, getting these roads cleared. It's going to be a great day here. You guys can't see at home, but I do have my tennis shoes on, and I have a 5K to catch. So live in Lexington, Mike Beier, WKYT. See ya.
WKYT's Mike Beier talked to friends of Thompson's in our top story at 5.
She was a very sweet, caring person. She was always there for me when I needed her.
Taylor Pace and Alexis Thompson had been inseparable since they became best friends in middle school.
If a guy treated me wrong, that she was going to beat him up or drop kick him because she was like a black belt in jiu-jitsu or something like that.
But yesterday morning, everything changed.
I just collapsed in the middle of the store. My mom basically had to carry me out.
Kentucky State Police say Alexis was driving on Clintonville Road on her way to work when she lost control of her car and went through a fence. Investigators say a piece of that fence came through the windshield. Alexis died at the scene.
I just want to keep her spirit alive.
Haley Smoot had been friends with Alexis since the 6th grade.
Alexis was one of the sweetest people you would have ever met. She always was very caring. She always had a smile on her face.
Now heartbroken, Alexis's friends are remembering the way she used to be and her irresistible personality.
Alexis runs up the parking lot and she says, "Hey Haley, you're coming home with me today. My dad says that you can come home with us."
Remembering the good times, struggling through the bad, they're holding on to each other and what they had.
I'm going to see her again someday, and she's going to be there. And I don't think that this is the end.
Mike Beier, WKYT. The first ever Walking Dead Day took over the streets of downtown Cynthiana, bringing out tens of thousands of people. Among them were plenty of zombies, or as they're called in the TV show, walkers.
I have a Walking Dead obsession.
Take one glance at Kelly Wesley, and it's easy to see she's a big fan. Wesley, along with thousands of others, spent the first part of their day waiting in line to get their hands on one of these.
This is a special edition comic book that they gave out just for the Walking Dead Day of Cynthiana.
But getting the graphic novel was no easy task. Betty No, along with her husband and son, dressed up in their best Walker attire to give some a scare and others a laugh.
Something that we'll remember forever, and I would like to thank Robert Kirkman and Tony Moore for doing it.
Robert Kirkman, who created the series, and Tony Moore, the original artist, are both Cynthiana natives. The childhood friends got the day started with a signed dedication. Kirkman says the show's success and everything that's come from it, like this festival, is surreal.
I got to go downtown this morning because I showed up a little early and there were already people there, and I got to shake a lot of hands. And, you know, I didn't kiss a baby, but I did sign the back of a baby's onesie, which was pretty exciting. And it's just great to see the people and get to talk to everyone.
The cool thing about the Walking Dead Day is displays like this one are set up recreating events from the TV show. a show that has gained a gigantic following and has become a worldwide hit.
I love Carl.
I love scary shows, so this is perfect.
A Walking Dead fan or not, today's festival had something for everyone. It created smiles, excitement, and brought an entire community together for a day they'll never forget. In Cynthiana, Mike Beier, WKYT. The search continues. Family and friends spending countless hours in the heat looking for Crystal Warner, who was last seen alive on July 3rd.
We're not going to leave no stone unturned. I mean, we're going to sit there and beat the bushes literally. Again, we don't want to miss her.
David Rader organized today's search, a search covering 3 exits along I-64 in Bath and Montgomery counties, not far from where the remains of Warner's boyfriend, Bobby Jones, were found.
Where Bobby was found, we're just expanding the circle. Since he did separate the two, we're just expanding the circle a little bit by exit.
I think at this point in the process, she's probably closer to bones than anything else, unfortunately.
Jeff Berg was Bobby's fraternity brother. He says between the new information they received from police and knowing where and how Bobby was found has given this group a better shot at finding Crystal.
After seeing what happened last weekend, where things could be, it really helped out to figure out what to look for.
Now that Bobby has been found, these family and friends turned searchers are working even harder to bring Crystal home.
The job isn't complete until both are home. And we're just not going to stop. We've got some driven people here. They've been out here since day one. They're still willing to sit there and sacrifice their time. We're going to continue on.
In Bath County, Mike Beier, WKYT.
3, 2, 1.
Step by step, over 1,500 people participated in the first ever Officer Daniel Ellis Memorial 5K.
I just can't even believe there are so many people here. It's awesome. I'm really excited.
Ellis's wife, Katie, helped organize the event at Richmond Center. She says she put the 5K together to keep the legacy of her fallen husband alive.
So I love you all. Thank you very much.
Their son Luke wore number 457 in honor of his father, while Katie went with number 422.
We both have the birthday, April 22nd. When we first met, I didn't believe him that we had the same birthday. I made him get his driver's license out and tell me about it.
Organizers say they're amazed by the outpouring of support from the volunteers to the sponsors to the runners.
I need to be out and support him because he protected our community, and I just want to give Katie a hug, and I don't even know her.
Everybody getting together and coming out and supporting the law enforcement, because right now, you know, it's rough, and so they need all the help and the support they can get.
The support came from all over Kentucky and even from states as far away as Alabama.
My son's a police officer, and I have great respect for the wives of police officers.
The 5K is expected to bring in over $75,000, money that will go towards the Officer Daniel Ellis Memorial Foundation, a foundation created by his wife, Katie.
I could never know how much this means to me and how much it's really helped me on this path to healing and this journey. I mean, it's really just been so helpful.
In Richmond, Mike Beier, WKYT.